Hello, welcome back to Joseph's Reserves. I'm Joseph, and today we've got a penny hunt. I'm going to be using the Strike It Rich with Pocket Change book to look for errors. Let's go ahead and get right into it. These are definitely circulated pennies, and I don't see any enders. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start with the first 10 rolls. Alright, so we finally have this find here. This is a Canadian penny. Looks like it is Queen Elizabeth with the young head. 1961. Alright, this is 98% copper, so it's definitely a keeper. This is a wheat cent. Didn't even see the date. That looks like a 1935. It's definitely in 1935. Super beat up. The mint mark almost looks like a P. We know it can't be. 1935 from Denver. Wheat cent. That's the first one of this box. Ten rolls. So here we have all of our copper, and then the memorial cents and the shield cents. It looks like we're going to be very heavy in copper. Typically in an entire box, I end up with somewhere in between 2 to 3 pounds. That's about 400 coins. So in 10 rolls, I was only expecting about 40 coins. I'm not sure how many we have here, but it's significantly more than 40. So it looks like our box is heavy in copper, which is absolutely awesome. We also did have this 1961 Canadian penny and a 1935 Denver wheat cent. So super happy to find those. Excited to see what's in the rest of the box. I got 10 more rolls here. I pulled them out of the box. I did on this one feel a little bit of a lump here, so I think there might be something foreign in this roll. We'll go ahead and start here. Let's get to it. Just an extremely corroded coin. Here's another wheat cent. This one is a 1955 from Denver. Wheat cent number 2. Alright, wheat cent number 3. Which roll is this? Number 18. This is a 1944 Philly. Wheat cent number 3. Alright, so that was roll 10 through 20. Our wheat cents are slowly piling up. We have 3 of them. In a full box of 50 rolls, I like to have 10 wheat pennies. So we're a little bit behind, but not something we can't catch up from. We also found this Canadian penny in the earlier 10 rolls. And then I have a few side pulls of 2017 Ps and the 2009 designs. I also pulled this one out just Really cool looking discoloration. Some toning on here. This might be a cool one to clean up a little bit and see what toning really lies underneath it. Obviously not worth anything other than 1 cent, but it is in decent condition, and I think it's cool. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna clean these up and take these off screen and look for errors, and if I find any, I'll let you know before we hunt the next 10 rolls. I've got roll 21 through 30 here, and right off the bat, I see an ender. Wheat cent right on the end, so we'll start with this one here. "1953 Denver", completely scratched up on the face, but it's still a wheat cent. Wheat cent number 4. Let's hope there's some more. We've got another wheat cent here. 1944 S. Wheat cent number 5. This is in roll 25. Halfway through the box, and we got wheat cent number 5. Our goal is 10, so we're officially halfway through the box and halfway to our goal. Wheat cent number 6 on roll 30. We are right on track. We got 1957. This one's at least in better condition. Wheat cent number 6. Alright, that'll do it for 30 rolls. So I'll go ahead and package these up and look for varieties. We still haven't found any varieties yet, but we're still looking. I've got rolls 31 to 40. Let's go ahead and continue. We got a Canadian penny. 1999. I actually might not have this one. They were copper until 1997. So this one is actually not a copper one. I believe they are copper plated steel. Second Canadian penny on the hunt. Let's see what else we find. Ooh, a super old one. Look at this. 1910. That is in decent condition. This may even be an upgrade to my book. Wheat cent number 7 in roll 43. $19.53 Denver. Somehow, the last one we found, the 1910, is in better condition than this one. Just insane. Anyway, 1953. Wheat cent number 9. We're in roll 48. We got wheat cent number 9. This wheat cent is 1942. 1942 wheat cent. That is number 9 for the hunt. We are at the home stretch here. We got the last 10 rolls, so I'll bring you in when we find something. All right, this is wheat cent number 10. We're on roll 44. Roll number 44, wheat cent number 10. It took me a second because this is really beat up. 1952 Denver. It almost looked like a 32 or a messed up 8. But it is definitely a 52. 1952 Denver. Wheat cent number 10. So that is it. 50 rolls. I'll go ahead and look through these zinc coins, set aside all the copper, and we'll go through a final wrap up. Here's the wrap up of that full box of pennies. I have the copper here laid out in stacks of 10. So as you can see, there were 466 copper coins. I also pulled out 2 Canadian coins, 10 wheat pennies, and then these are all 2009s, 2017s, and this one discolored one that I pulled out. Out of all these coins, I did find a 1960 small date and a 1998 wide AM. The comps on these, the small date, I found one selling in this condition for about $10. They were selling for a little bit more, so I'm very confident that if I wanted to sell this, I'd be able to get $10 out of it. And then this wide AM in this condition, I found ranging from $13 all the way to $22. The $22 sale was the most recent and in worse condition. So I'm very confident in at least $20 on this coin. So let's talk about the copper. 466 coins has a melt value of $13.41. Then with the 1960 being valued at about $10 and the 1998 being valued at about $20. These 10 wheat cents are usually sold by the rolls because most of them are 40s. I had 130s, but it is a common date 30s and in poor condition. So these are usually sold by the roll anywhere from 10 cents to 15 cents a piece. So we'll give these 10 a valuation of $1, and that goes for these Canadian pennies as well. Those could be added to this roll and be sold for about 10 cents. So we give these $1.20, and then this is about 25 coins that are just face value. I just like to pull them aside because I believe that later, when pennies are no longer in circulation, these coins with the different designs and the only one with a P mint mark might be a little bit more valuable. So overall, the value on this table is $45.16. And it only cost me $5.07 to pull these out of the box. In addition to that, I do have the other $20 from the box that will be going back to the bank. So overall, I traded my $25 to buy a box of pennies, and it's going to end up being $65.16. That's a gain of over $40. So was this worth it? Well, you decide.